Hey, welcome back. Another day, another vlog, Friday edition. Hope you're all well and you've had a good day today. I had a better day today. A lot happier when I got home just now. Yeah, uneventful, nothing exciting, just work, but it was a lot better. Pretty happy with how last night went when I got to my real work, once I got home and got into the video job. Finished off the photos, got all them buttoned up and done. Some nice ones in there, some good ones, some stuff there. There's a couple there that I've used Luminar 4 with. And I used them on purpose. Used it on purpose because I had a couple of nice photos, but the day I went out, it was ridiculously clear blue skies, which is the Pilbara pretty much standard. If there's clouds, it's generally going to be raining, or you do get a blanket, but we get a lot of just super clear days, which is awesome for astrophotography and stuff like that, and for the sun, but not good for when you're taking photos of landscapes because you just get blue. So I really wanted to test out the add in the sky feature. I thought it was a perfect opportunity just to see how it goes. Obviously there's I guess a couple of camps that say, like, as soon as you do that, it's not the original photo and all that, and I say, well, I think that depends on every person. Yeah, I guess it's adjusting the photo, but it enhances the photo. It takes a photo that's got an amazing foreground and a beautiful foreground, but just a terrible sky. And there's nothing I can do about the sky. There's no matter of form unless you just sit here and wait 6 months to go out and take photos. You just can't do it. So having this ability to put a sky in there, and I think the part I really wanted to test was how if you could actually see that it was different, if it stood out, that it was like a total, that sky, look, that doesn't match with that. But I reckon it looks absolutely awesome. It's a very soft transition. You can't notice you can't notice it from the lines of the mountains and the mountain range that one of the main photos I wanted to try it on. And I even tried some birds in one photo. I thought this might be a good chance to just see how it goes. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. It was a good test, a great test for Luminar 4. I'm super wrapped with how that's going. If you haven't checked it out already, there's a link below. If you do sign up, you'll get a disc. I think it's a $10 discount or whatever if you do sign up. And we do get a bit of a kickback through the affiliate, so that is much appreciated. But it's definitely worthwhile. If you're looking at playing with stuff and even editing and stuff, there's some stuff there that is a little tricky to play around with that I couldn't get fixed on Photoshop, that I could go and I started playing with the arrays and basically like your content aware fill and stuff like that. It's got a very advanced version of that as well. That's pretty simple to use once you get into it. So I'm probably another week or two before I'll feel comfortable doing a video on Luminar and really giving it to you. But my first week and a half with it, very happy. I think it's a great tool. It's like all the tools. It's like as soon as you touch Photoshop, as soon as you touch Lightroom, if you really want to get down to it, you've adjusted the photos. So bad luck. Coming from a film background, if you didn't take it in the when you took the shot, well, that was the end of that shot. So do these people that use Photoshop and that to enhance and to luminance and all that, are they doing the same thing? And you do get some people that get very passionate about it. But I'm pretty happy. I'm not here to win any major awards. These photos aren't going into competitions or anything to win prizes or anything like that. I'm not putting into that. I actually wanted to try it to see how it goes, and I think it's a great tool for me to help with my videos. So you've just got it's just a cleaner image to show off this beautiful country. Like I get one day a week or one day a swing where I can go and take photos. I don't have the luxury of picking and choosing when I can go and when the weather's good. Doing a 12.5-hour shift, it's a bit tricky. So I'll put in when I do the video, I've started editing the video, it's all laid out. I've got to go through and edit it all. Once I get it down and do the effects, I'll mark the photos that have been adjusted with the sky for Luminar 4, just so you can sort of see it. I might even Might even export out the original photos before, add a luminar in, edit it, and so you can compare them. So that's probably a good one. Or I might save that, actually, I'll save that for the video, for the luminar video when I do that. But yeah, look, I'm pretty happy with how it's come out, so very excited. So yeah, over the weekend, you'll get to see that video. It's pretty exciting. It's Bob Falls. It's all about a waterfall I found not far from camp. There was no rain, unfortunately. It would have been, it's one of these places that it's a big scouting trip. You're going to see it, but hopefully I can get back when it starts raining here and there'll be like a part 2, the rains come or something like that. Because I found a waterfall there that I'd named after my dad, and yeah, it's going to be amazing. I know I'm going to get a crap ton of photos out of it, so I'm really excited about when this rain comes, because it's going to be the first place I go. So this is sort of like a preview video. It's just, I guess, a photography, how we do a photography scouting. Not every time you go out it's about getting an amazing photo. A lot of the time, myself and most 90%, I'd say 99% of most photographers, when they go out, they don't get an amazing photo every time. A lot of it's scouting. They make notes, they note mental notes, or they make notes in the diary. Then they work out what they would look good with. Then they come back when that weather's right, and then that's when they get that amazing photo. You guys like Nigel Danson and the F4 Troop, all those guys, I've watched them a lot now. I know that when they're planning phase, they do a lot of this sort of setup, and I think you have to do it. So this is a really good video to see, I guess, a full outing for a day where I'm not getting. There's a couple of nice shots, but nothing I'd say is just mind-boggling or in my calendar or book if I ever get one done this for 2020. I'll see how I go, but yeah, we'll see how we go. It'll be coming out the weekend, and you'll see it then. So hope you enjoy it. Now, there's a big uproar. I did mention this this week or last week, I think it was, about the Sigma release coming up, and that was last night, 8 PM or something. I missed watching it live because by the time I got the video done yesterday, bad mood, got dinner, talked to my awesome family. They cheered me up a lot, and then by the time I got back and got stuff sorted and started work, and it was 9:30, so I'd already missed it. I was really looking forward to, hopefully there was going to be, like, they talked about products being released, and even on Instagram they said that, you know, just wait for the evening, it's going to be a great night, check it out. And look, it was one product. It was a fantastic product, the 85mm that they released, 85mm f1.4, very compact, awesome, super light, friggin' amazing in every which way. Except that was all they were released. One bloody product. It was, I hate to say it was sort of like false advertising, because they put it on like an event, like it was going to be some, you know, a couple of lenses or an update to their camera, or, you know, that's what I was expecting. Maybe I didn't expect it to be some more M lenses. I was hoping, it was a wish that they'd bring out some zoom lenses for the M range, but yeah, I didn't think it'd just be one product. It was a 45-minute show about one product. It was well done. The president of Sigma actually did it and presented it, and did a great job. But it's a 85mm, so it's a portrait lens. It's for wedding photographers and people that work with taking photos of people, not necessarily a lens that you'd use for landscape or video or anything like that. So it was only Sony and L-mount. They're not even bringing it out in Canon. So for a whole, probably the biggest range of people that use Sigma, the Canon people, totally unworthwhile and useless to us. So I thought that was really a bit of a letdown. I was a bit disappointed. I was hoping to see it, like, at least 2 or 3 products, a couple of lenses, maybe a camera. You never know. But yeah, one product for the big sale. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Come check out the video premiere. Make sure you sign up. Yeah, the night. And yeah, it was a nice lens. If you get a Sony or an L mount, go check out the video. Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic if you're doing portraits or weddings and stuff like that. Great lens for you. Definitely one to chuck in your bag. it's about $600 cheaper to the equivalent Sony G Master. But for everyone else, don't even worry about it. It's not even worth watching. I turned off after 10 minutes because it had nothing to do. I scanned forward and there was just one lens. So yeah, I was very, very upset. Oh, not super upset. Like just if you're going to sell something, just tell us there's going to be one product. Bringing out one new lens. Come and see us. It's for Sony. You Sony and L mount guys. One lens coming out this Saturday or it's Thursday night. Not we're going to release a heap of new products. By the way, it's only one, and it doesn't cover half the photographers in the world. But yeah, anyway, so it was a bit disappointing. A fantastic lens. They do awesome products. I love my Sigma lens. Can't say enough about how good the lens is, but what they do. But just it was just a bit frustrating. I think I really wanted to watch that during my lunch hour and sit down and watch all the release and take the notes. I had nothing to watch, so I had to go find something else to watch. And what I did go to watch was the Sony. Sony slipped in the new wireless headphones, and these look pretty trick. I couldn't find the price until later in the afternoon, and it's not a confirmed price. And there's estimates about the $550 mark Australian. The new WH-1000 XM4s. Now the 3s were the old model. There's a fair bit of these. The noise cancelling over the head earphones. They look fantastic. If they can do everything that they say they can do in the videos, well then they're going to be a good bit of kit. There'll be a heap of reviews out in the next couple of days. I'm sure you're going to see. It's got fast charge, so 10 minutes charge will get you 5 hours of play. They do 30 hours off a full charge, which is just insane. Very much similar form factor to the last model, so very like the plasticky, the touch, all the touch sensitive pad and all those gestures, all that will carry over, but it does have some new stuff. So it's got individual settings for different locations. So somehow, I guess when it connects to your phone, it gets the GPS data, and if I'm working here and I want to set my music up so I can hear the phone or have music in the background while I'm editing photos, well then I can adjust the settings and set this up as a location and lock that in, so as soon as I put them on, they'll automatically turn themselves on, which is another feature. Take them off, they turn off, put them back on, they turn on. It'll know I'm here and automatically go to my settings for that location, which I thought was pretty darn cool. You can set settings up for things like travel, for plane. If you're on a plane, you can have a plane mode, a train mode, a car mode, or whatever mode. Walking mode, so you can hear ambient noise with people talking. There's also when you start talking, it'll stop the music. So if it knows you're in a conversation with someone, hey mate, how are you? Can I get a cheeseburger with fries? It'll instantly cut out the music so you can hear back from them. So I thought that was pretty cool. Some really smart thinking behind these things. 40mm drivers. It's got DC, which is a brand. Music upscaling, I'm not sure what that is, but I'm assuming that's just some sort of equalization and making it sound better. Wearing detection, which I talked about. So basically, if you got them on the neck, as soon as you put them on, they'll just go and start playing music. Auto stop start, and it'll adjust to the ambient sound as well. And it's also got Google and Alexa, Amazon voice assistant available. So look, fantastic. We all know that the last model, basically head-to-head with the Bose for that style as the two best headphones on the planet. If not, that is not the best. That's probably the best model in previous for noise cancellation. Wow, my English is terrible after work, isn't it? 12.5 hours on a friggin' two-way. Noise cancellation. They did it again. Noise cancelling headphones. They're pretty much as good as you get. So I think that side of it, and they've upped that as well. So they're going to be a fantastic bit of kit. $550 for a set of headphones is a fair bit chunk of change. So I guess see what happens, and if you can afford them, get them. If you've been waiting, maybe a great Christmas present for yourself or something down the track. But I think these will definitely be a big seller. The new Apple September, we're talking about the Apple ones. We've had lots of rumours about them. They're going to now compete against to be as good as this or better if they want to make the sales. So be interesting to see how Apple comes back, and also Bose. They must be due, I guess, for another set as well. And then last, not least, there was a new little laptop over Sarah Dici, an Acer 2-in-1. She was the first one to get it. It's a pretty neat sort of a laptop. The reason I liked it, it's called the Acer 2-in-1 Concept D7 Easel. It's a hell of a name. I'm sure they could probably shorten that down to just the Acer Easel 7 or something. But pretty cool. Now, if you've seen the Apple iPad, that magic pad, so where you could chuck the iPad straight onto it and it had the tilting screen. Well, picture a laptop, basically stock standard bottom frame, but the screen is basically, because it's 2-in-1, it's a pad as well as a laptop. Picture that with that same adjustability and a flexible adjustment that's got that firm stand, so you can adjust it all sorts of layers. You can flip your screen over so you can show other people. If you're doing shows or boardroom meetings, you can flip get your stuff up, flip it over, go, yeah, here's the graphs, blah, 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 stuff like that. So look, really cool, a great little sort of, I guess, form and function. And I think it'll do really well for the business type people and people that are going into houses and showing customers stuff. So very, very cool, and able obviously to pull it off and go from there. Now it's like it's got heaps of ports. That was the other really good thing. 2 Thunderbolt ports, multiple USB ports, an SD card slot, which is rare, which is awesome. Heaps of grunt, i7, 10th generation i7 chip, RTX 2080 super graphics card in it. So look, rendering videos, she had on rendering videos and smashed out of the park. It's the NVIDIA tech inbuilt, so you add that on as well and you really drop your render times down. It's only 16 to 32 gig, which is still pretty good. The 32 gig I think will probably be pretty much what you're going to get. That's the best one to get. I would imagine worrying about the 16 to 32 gig, you'd probably want more if you could. I'm not sure if that's upgradable. But look, 32 gigs, that's going to do you pretty well. And I think that's what she had. And it worked. She was smashing out videos, just normal videos in Premiere Pro, and had no dramas. It was like 1-2 minutes for a 15-16 minute video. So that was pretty cool. It's got a built-in stylus in the frame. So obviously, because it's a 4K touch screen, you've got the stylus as well, so you can write and do all the stuff with that. So that's another really good thing for productivity. So really, really cool. 2 terabyte SSD, plenty of storage there, and it's a 15-inch form factor. I did not see that. I couldn't find the price for that one, but I'm assuming it's going to be at least 2-3 grand, roughly around there. In Australia, anywhere depending on what level and spec you go. So look, I think it was the main thing about it was the fact that that screen could just tilt. You could tilt it any angle and set it up wherever you wanted it, and it had heaps of grunt in there. So like for those guys working, they're doing a bit of travel and want to do either photography or I guess YouTube channels and stuff like that, and still use it for work and or business meetings, I think this would be a pretty reasonable sort of a setup, and I think it'll do pretty well. It's going to be quite handy in those regards. And that's about it. Another week, done and dusted. I've got a bit of work to do tonight. Hopefully I can get this video done tonight. There's a bit to get through and edit out and a bit of playing around, but fingers crossed, if not, I'll get it done tomorrow night and it'll be out before this weekend finishes anyway. So I hope you enjoy that. Make sure you check your notifications. You'll see that pop up, and I'll see you all again on Monday. Rightio, have a safe, happy, fun weekend if you can. For these people stuck in lockdown, wherever you are in the world, do the best you can. Stay safe. Have some tucker. Do some laps around your living room. Stay sort of fit. Do some sit-ups and push-ups. Keep your mind active. Give your friends and family a call on the phone. I'm sure they'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you all again Monday. Rightio. See you soon. If you're going that way, catch you on Monday. Peace.